Cognitive scientists ran an experiment that embarrassed almost every person in the room. They handed people a list of everyday objects, a zipper, a toilet, a bicycle, and asked one question: how well do you understand how this works? Most people said, pretty well actually. 7, 8 out of 10. Then came the follow-up no one was ready for. Okay, explain it, step by step. Confidence collapsed in seconds. People went from, I totally get this, to wait, I actually have no idea, in real time, on camera. They called this the illusion of explanatory depth. And by the end of this video, I'm going to give you one test that, if you answer it honestly, will change how you trust every opinion you hold from this point forward. But first, let's talk about what your brain just did. In the first few seconds of this video, your brain already fired a judgment. Whether this is interesting, whether you agree, whether you already know where this is going. That happened before you had a single conscious thought about it. And you didn't notice, because it didn't feel like a guess. It felt like knowing. There's a term in cognitive science for this, the feeling of knowing. It's that quiet click in your head when something just sounds right. Someone asks your opinion, you read a headline, a friend makes a claim, and before you've actually thought about it, your brain delivers an answer, wrapped in confidence. Feels like knowledge, but it's not. It's pattern matching. Your brain spotted something familiar and called it close enough. You did this today. You did it in the last conversation you had. You're probably doing it right now, listening to this. And here's where this goes from interesting to personal. That illusion I mentioned, it's not just a lab trick. It's running in the background of your life right now. This is how people argue about policies they can't explain, how they make career decisions, relationship decisions, financial decisions, all based on a gut feeling that was never more than a pattern match dressed up as understanding. Every opinion you hold, every argument you get into, every decision you made this morning, you're not defending what you know, you're defending what feels like knowing. And without a specific, deliberate check, your brain cannot tell the difference. The confidence feels identical whether you actually understand something or you've just been around it long enough to think you do. Familiarity and understanding are two completely different operations in your brain, but they produce the exact same feeling. That's the trap. So what do the people who actually get this right do differently? One habit: they distrust the click. That instant, I've got it moment. The sharpest thinkers treat it as a flag, not an answer. While everyone else in the room is already talking, already reacting, already committed, they're sitting with one question. Can I actually explain this, or does it just feel like I can? That question is brutal, because the moment you try to explain something step by step, out loud, every gap in your understanding lights up. You can't fake your way through it. You can't hide behind jargon. Confidence drops, and what's left is either real knowledge or an honest, I don't know. And here's the part that surprises people. I don't know is not a weakness. Researchers who study high performers keep finding the same pattern. The people rated most competent, most trustworthy over time are the ones who say, I don't know the most. Not because they know less, because they stopped confusing the feeling with the fact. And the people who bluff through everything, they get found out. Always. So here's the test I promised you. Pick any opinion you feel strongly about, any belief, any position you've argued for. Now explain it, step by step, to someone who knows absolutely nothing about it. Not your conclusion, not your feeling about it, the actual mechanism, how it works, why it works. What happens if you're wrong? If you can do that clearly, you understand it. You've earned that confidence. If you can't, you don't understand it yet. You just feel like you do. And that gap between feeling right and being right, that is the entire game. That confident click your brain fired in the first few seconds of this video, when you already thought you knew what I was going to say, that was the guess. Catching it is the real thing. Try it today. Pick one thing you're sure you understand and explain it out loud. Then drop in the comments, What did you pick, and what happened? I read every single one.